Continuing, of course, there are also some downsides to these limitations on our rights for the students. Although the First Amendment rights of the student are mostly protected, they are also limited. Students are often held to the same standards of behaviors as the teachers and cannot express opinions that challenge the school, the district, or other students. We've discussed a number of examples in which students' rights are limited, including the Tinker case and Blackwell versus Issaquena Board of Education. Both of these cases that we've discussed in our eCollege forums, limited the rights of the students in the same manner in which teachers' rights are limited. So who are we really protecting here? The students or the Board of Education? This brings me to my next point, in that this teaches students not to express their opinions or express themselves. We are teaching our students that although they theoretically have these rights to expression, they only hold true if their opinions are the same as their parents, their teachers, their administrators, or the Board of Education representatives. In this case, the First Amendment is really just a theory for these kids, and not something that students are actually allowed. Overall, this creates an us versus them mindset. The idea of the First Amendment is out there, but boards of education, local and federal governments have the power to limit those rights and take them away from certain people. It turns out that while we try so hard to protect our students, we are actually hurting them in that we do not allow them the same basic rights that every American citizen is supposedly granted. Overall, there are a few key takeaway points that I would like to review as we reach the end of this presentation. At a basic level, teachers are granted the same First Amendment rights as any other American citizen, but there's a catch. Teachers must also abide by the rules of the school district and protect the rights of the students. With that being said, a fine line is drawn between the teacher as a public employee when she's in the classroom and in her workplace versus a private citizen when she's outside of the classroom. Oftentimes we see cases in which teachers think they're acting as private citizens when in fact their actions do go against the ideals of their Board of Education, their district, parents, etc., and therefore they are tried as a public employee. Overall, as teachers, what we have to do is keep in mind and realize the expectations set forth on us as role models for children. It's important to still be yourself and express yourself as much as possible within the classroom, but we also have to be responsible and make choices that align with the limitations that are put on us by our district, our administrators, our local government, our federal government. There's a lot of people out there who are looking to supposedly protect students, but also protect themselves, and often teachers are the scapegoats in order to protect those different parties. So overall, it's important to be yourself, but be a responsible version of yourself, in which no one can say that you're violating the interests of the school or the rights of your students. Thank you so much for listening.